What's up about the family? As a lot of you guys know, most of you guys know, I have completed my first 70.3 Ironman triathlon distance. And I say, man, I tried to do this video earlier. It's like Saturday, man. It's like almost a week after I finished it. But I tried to do it earlier. I couldn't do it Monday or Tuesday because Monday, Tuesday, I hated this sport. I hated it. Sunday, Monday, honestly, I was like, I'm never doing this again. That was brutal. And then Wednesday, I'm like, okay, man, no, it wasn't that bad. Thursday, now Friday, I think I got the book. Well, today is Saturday. But like I said, I tried to do this Wednesday, and I was just so overwhelmed. I was like just bursting out in tears, man, because it takes a lot. It takes a lot. You go through a lot. It's a lot of sacrifices. Not a lot of sacrifices you make, but like for your family, like my wife, my kids, my family, it's a lot of sacrifices to be able to have some kind of training regimen. And it's just, but yeah, so I'm gonna get into it, man. I'm about to get into the whole experience right quick. So this might be longer than normal. Also, I'm gonna have some pictures and videos and stuff like that, but real fast, man. It's so many people. I'm just so grateful. So many people I want to thank. It is so many people I want to thank. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that help with this, man. First of all, my wife. I thank her. I thank my family, my mom, my sisters, man, all my aunts, uncle, cousins who supported me, my running family, my biking family, my triathlon families, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have a swimming family, but I met most of my swimming friends through triathlon training, like videos, effortless swimming. They basically trained me. I would say that effortless swimming, the videos on YouTube. I signed up for like the 5-day catch program. Mr. Ted at the Y, and we was at Atlanta area Y, and Ted was a lifeguard, and he gave me some tips. I didn't even get a swim, man, because he was just talking to me. Guys that can hobble cycles, it goes long. I know they about tired of me. Whenever your cycle shop know you by name, you know your bike, you better know too much. But thank those guys, man. Like all my tri groups, man. Vulcan triathletes. Oh man, I just thank everybody, man. I thank everybody, Okay, so I'm gonna get into this. I'm gonna get into. We went down to Chattanooga. Actually, went down Friday. Went to the athlete village. I had my money. I had my credit card. I'm about to blow. I'm about to spend about $300. I told them, okay, I'm about to splurge. Well, I wasn't able to splurge because all of the clothes. Everything is like extra small. My normal size is like an XL. I usually wear a 2XL because a lot of things are tight around my stomach. I hate that tight feeling. But my normal size is XL. I promise you, the 2XLs was like almost too small for my wife. And she's a medium. All those clothes were so small. So I didn't buy anything. I bought me like I don't know what I bought. I bought a shirt that had my name on the back of it. And I bought a sports ball or something like that. That's all I bought. So I kind of got out light on that end. Okay, so went down Friday. And so Saturday morning, we went to the river. I did athlete check-in, all this stuff Friday. So Saturday morning went to the river, and I got a practice swim in, and it was awful. It was awful, man. I got in, I was hyperventilating. I had some congestion, so I couldn't breathe. So I was trying to breathe in and out of my nose, and it was just awful, man. So I went back to the dock. I regrouped. So my wife was right there, and I jumped back in, and I went up, so I'm swimming against current the first thing, what I'm saying? So I went in, came back, I did about 300 yards, and even like me stopping and treading water and all that crap, I still finished at like maybe 2 minutes per 100 yards. So I'm like, man, I did all that, and I feel, because coming back was just extremely fast, so I'm like, okay. I felt kind of better about it, but my breathing, I was really worried about that, getting that congestion out. But I felt a little bit better about the second trial swimming, the third trial swimming. So Saturday morning, I get there, and I'm already going to say I'm going to be the last one in the water. I'm going to be the last one in the water. I'm going to be the last one in the water. So we get there, do bike check. I already checked my bike in, but put my stuff down, got my thing on, went to the area where we get ready to go into the water, and I'm in the very end, and I'm like tuned in. I'm like practicing my breathing. And I felt bad because I got a great personality, and the people around me, you sitting there in line for like 40 minutes waiting to get into the water, you're gonna strike up conversations. But I'm like, yes, no, yeah. I'm just like, I'm just tuned in. I'm just focusing on my swimming, focusing on reach, catch, pull. I'm just tuned in on this swim. I'm just tuned in. What I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it. I'm just going back and forth. So now they come to time. And I'm the last one. And last thing I hear before I jump in the water, the guy said, "You are the 8:30 cutoff." He said, "You are the 8:30 cutoff." That's the last thing I hear when I jump in the water. I jump in the water, and so these 3 ladies before me, they jumped in. I jump in the water. Time I jump in the water, I come up. I think about breathing. I started to swim, and all 3 of them like turned over on their back, like backstroking. I mean, I'm like, not even 10 yards into the swim, man. I mean, they're like, and so I had to go around them. So that's the only disadvantage for being last in the pool, was that you had to go around some people. And then when the kayaks come to help people, they come to the people. So I try to go to the right side as much as I can. And so that was the only downfall. I mean, the swim with everything else, my breathing was good. I wasn't hyperventilating. I wasn't panicking. I mean, it was a great start to the swim. So I'm starting, and so okay, good. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I said, let me check my watch to see how, because this is how I check how far I swim. I look at my watch while I'm swimming, and I can see the time. So if it says like 15 minutes, I know I've done about 500 yards. You know what I'm saying? So and I look at my watch, like, oh, I forgot to set my watch. So like, dang, I forget to set my watch. So now I'm thinking, should I just swim because I'm doing good, I'm in a groove, or should I try to set it? I said, I'm gonna try to set it. So I try to tread water and do it like this, but I couldn't. So I went up to the kayak. They said, come on, you need a break. I said, yeah, I need to cut my watch on. She said, you forgot to cut your watch on? I said, yeah, I know. So I cut it on. She said, you gotta cut it on. I said, yeah, so I go on. And then so I'm going, and I'm just going at a comfortable pace. I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? Breathing good. I'm feeling good. So I said, well, shoot, let me try to pick it up some. Let me try to, you know, I'm in the jail saying, so I'm trying to pick it up a little bit, man, go a little bit faster, kick a little harder. And about 1,100 yards into the swim, I caught a cramp in my foot. Now, I've caught cramps in my foot from swimming before, but I thought it was like just only in the pool from like pushing off the wall. Because once I get like 1,500 yards, almost 2,000 yards, it started to cramp up. I just think it's from pushing off the wall. So I caught a cramp in my foot. And so, oh God, you know what I'm saying? And it was like, it was killing me, man. It was killing me. And so I'm trying to swim and get it out, but it's not. So I'm getting nervous, I'm getting scared. So I go over to the kayak for a second, and I hate this, because it's 2 times I touched that kayak. Oh, I did not want to touch it at all, but I went over there and I touched it, and I tried to reach down and massage it, but then I was catching a cramp in my hamstring, so I just sat there and I just let it. You know, it just went out by itself. And so I finished the swim by barely kicking that leg, you know what I'm saying, by kicking that foot, going back to my thing. So, and last thing about the swim was that doing the orientation where we had like the athletes briefing and everything, right there at the finish line, there was this big old cruise ship, this big old boat. It was right there at the finish line. I saw the red thing on the outside of the boat. So I said, well, that boat gonna be on Walker. So I'm swimming and I'm looking up and I see the boat. I said, man, dog, we should be almost there by now, you know. But the boat is all the way down. Okay, so I'm like getting back going. I'm going around people. And I said, look, I said, man, that boat ain't getting nowhere closer. That boat like it's getting farther. And so I look up. And like maybe 20 yards up there, I see the red thing. I said, hold on, that's the red buoy. I said, and so I got to it, the lady said, come on around, come on up. I said, thank you, Jesus. So they had moved the boat down. So there was one bright moment that I didn't have that much further to go. So I got out, and this is the worst part. Well, not this part. I got out, and so I did utilize the strippers, the wetsuit strippers. I walked over there, I pulled my wetsuit down. The lady said, grab your drawers. She said, grab your blue shorts. I had these blue things under my shorts, under my wetsuit. She said, grab your blue shorts. I grabbed them. Next thing I know, the wetsuit was off. That was awesome. So the only part that I hated about the whole thing was that transition 1 was on a parking lot, gravel, like asphalt, like with the little rock sticking out of it. And I have very soft feet. I don't walk barefoot anyway. I only walk barefoot in my house. I always have some slides on. And so the walk from the top of the sidewalk to my bike, which was like all the way in the very middle to the back, was brutal. I had to walk down and back and down. And I mean, it took me maybe like 4 minutes from the top of that hill to my bike because I was barely moving. It was killing my foot. That was the worst thing ever, man. That right there was terrible. So then transition, got on my bike, went to bike ride. The bike ride was awesome. Oh man, I felt good. My legs felt strong. I mean, I was at the very end. I was the last one in the water. So by me being the last one in the water, it was a lot of accidents. It was a lot of congestion. I didn't suffer any of that. It was basically just me and like some riders. I mean, I was a little bit faster than the people that was around, so I was passing a lot of people. It was like me and 2 or 3 people, you know. She's like, I'm not drafting, I'm just with you, I'm not drafting, I'm just with you, you're my pace setter, you know, something like that. So yeah, so the bike ride was great. You know, I had a strategy. My strategy was no matter what, it was rolling hills. So no matter what I did, is that on it going down the hill, I don't have arrow bars. I just have regular bars. I was in like an arrow position, and I coasted down every hill, no matter how small it was, how big it was. I coasted, and when I got to the other hill coming up, I was starting to pedal. Every last one of them, and it saved my legs. I mean, it really saved my legs. I mean, I was still maintaining a good speed. It saved my legs, and I felt straight, man. I mean, I tell you, man, I felt so good. Well, they had like a little problem. As we went through Chickamauga, whatever that city was, we was coming back. It was some cars on the road. And so it was a bikers cars. And I was like just stuck behind a bike. Man, I'm like riding like 8 miles an hour behind a car that's going slow because it don't want to go past the bikers in front of them, which I understood, you know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that really I didn't like, because I think that, you know, my time would have been a lot better if I didn't get stuck behind that car for about a mile, going 10 miles an hour, you know, 2 miles. I mean, but outside of that, I have nothing to complain about, man. The hydration stations were good. They handed me the little Gatorade. I kept going. I did not stop one time, you know. And I'm telling you, man, I felt great. My legs one time, I was like thinking, like when I got to like mile 50, like mile 49, I was like, man, I'm gonna kill this run. I mean, my legs were feeling good, man. I was pushing it. I was going. Only thing is that the backstretch going home, them cicadas, whatever those little bugs are, they were killing us all. They was attacking us like I was like dodging them, like they were coming at us hard, man. They were coming. I mean, I saw some like going out or coming back. That little stretch right there by the woods before we got like into the little cedar part, they were attacking us, man. I was under attack, and I didn't have any. I don't wear any glasses. I have some, but they always uncomfortable. So they were just attacking me, man. I was just trying to keep my. One of them got my face. The other one kept getting my helmet, man. It was just like it was awful, man. They said you got one on your back. I'm like, but it was kind of fun dodging and weaving. So yeah, so finished the bike ride. Like I said, the bike ride was great. I just knew I was going to kill the run. My legs felt strong. Well, I knew I was going to kill like the first 8 minutes, the first 8 miles or so. But then I got off the bike, and started going to a transition. Man, I felt my lower back was killing me. I don't know if I got off the bike wrong. I don't know if it was me hunching down, going down. I mean, I don't know what it was, but my lower back was killing me. I told my wife, I was like, man, my back is killing me. You know, I said, my back is killing me. You know, so I had some Tylenol. I took 2 Tylenol. And so I ran. So like the first mile of the run was awful, man. I mean, it was like hurting. First mile and a half was awful. I'm hurting. So about a mile and a half, I'm like, man, I was just on the bike and nothing was hurting. So I tried to do the same position. So I'm running like, and it actually felt good. So, but I think around mile 3.5, 4, right before we got to that, right on that big hill, before it was a big hill we went up, and then we got on the bridge. It felt good there. And so I was able to run those bridges pretty good. And I was able to come back, and then I was feeling good. I was feeling to myself, man, I'm feeling good. I mean, I ran like a mile and a half at like maybe between a 9:40 or 10 mile hour. I mean, I was like, okay, I'm finna finish this thing strong. And right before I got to mile 8, by mile 7, I started cramping up. I got a cramp inside my middle. I got a cramp. And my wife, they gave me some salt tablets. She gave them to me, and I like left them in transition. I like, you big dummy. And so I'm cramping up. And so this lady, Stacy, she like, what's going on? You my run partner, man. We've been doing good. Like that. Because, you know, like during the run, man, I talk to so many people, man. talked to a guy from North Carolina, talked to a Florida Gator fan, I talked to a guy from Scotland, I talked from a guy from Las Vegas who especially like on the second loop, he thought we was both on the first loop. I'm like, no, man, this is my last loop. Is this your last loop? Man, I got 2 more to go. What? So yeah, I mean, you as you run, stop, run, walk, you talk to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I talk to a lot of people, and so she said, "What's going on? You my run partner, man." Her name was Stacy. She from Houston. I mean, from Texas. I don't know what. She's from Texas. What's my run partner? I said, I'm cramping up, man. I was like, oh my God, I'm cramping up so bad. She said, where your salt tabs? I said, they in transition. She said, good luck. Oh, that's a good place for them to be at right now. So she gave me a salt tablet and she gave me, said, she take this now. Then we get to the aid station, you take this with water, you know, and sure enough, and then at the aid station, they had some donuts. Oh my God, them donuts saved my life. Had one blueberry cake donut. It was so good. Oh my God. I know it's a long video. So this is about to be, I'm about to finish it up, you know, so. And so then that was pretty good. And so for the rest of the run, I felt good. After the cramp went away, I was, I think I drank a little bit too much RC. I had RC and it was hot, it was humid. So what I had is that I had a cup, they gave us little cups. I put the cup and I had the bottom of the cup, I had some ice. So I had the cup with the ice and a very small top. So as I running, the ice would melt and I would put it on my face, or drink some, whatever. And that helped keep me cool, keep me cool, you know what I'm saying? Keep me cool and help me keep me going. So yeah, we finished the second loop, came down, and I just was like, when I got to that point, because I really didn't believe I was about to do this. I really didn't believe I got to do it. When I got to the point where it says, first loop right, second loop left, it kind of hit me. I just got kind of emotional. I got kind of overwhelmed. I like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did it. I can't believe that 5 years ago, I ran my first 5K. Well, 2018. The winter of 2018, I ran my first 5K ever. You know, and then during COVID, I had my first 30-mile bike ride. You know, I just started riding bikes during COVID. I just started swimming in 2019, 2021. You know, I couldn't even swim 100 yards. I couldn't even swim down and back, which is 50 yards without stopping. I mean, it was a struggle, man. Then when I was able to get to 100 yards, my time was like 3:46. I mean, and 3:46 per 100 yards. And it was just overwhelming to see how I came so far. Because a lot of people you meet, I'm always a strong swimmer, you know, but cycling is not my strong. I'm a strong runner, but you know what I'm saying? So I will say I have some running experience, you know what I'm saying? I have run a sub 2 half marathon, you know what I'm saying? I have run 3 full marathons and about 8 half marathons. So that's why I felt so good on the bike about the running, but it was just overwhelming. And so I came to the finish line and I finished. I heard them call my name. I was like, oh man, but so that's it, man. That's my experience, man. That's my experience. I will do another one. No, those things are expensive though. I checked with Chattanooga. It's already like $430 for next year already. You know what I'm saying? So I will do another one. I don't know about having the bug, but I do want to do another one. I finished with the time of 7 hours and 12 minutes. I could have easily got that under if I would have had a decent run and a decent transition. Because I think one transition was like almost like 15 minutes. The woman had to walk barefooted. Good Lord, you know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's my experience, you know what I'm saying? To any first timers out there, I would say go for it, do it, you know what I'm saying? Overcome your fears, overcome your anxiety, overcome anything that's gonna hinder you. You know what I'm saying? I saw ladies out there, man. I was out there with someone when it was their first ever triathlon ever. I mean, he was younger. He was like 29. He was physically fit, you know what I'm saying? But then I saw a guy who was like 55, and he like did his first one last year. And this is the second one he did Chattanooga last year, you know what I'm saying? And he's like 55, and, you know, and you see so many people out there, man. It's just, you know, it's just amazing. So that's it, man. Thank you guys. Thank you for your support, encouragement. Thank you for everything, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm gonna put a video. Okay, so I love planks. Planks are my thing, okay? Planks are my thing. And so me and my sister, we do a day to plank where we do, it's like 50 second plank. So for And even up to my Ironman, we started doing 70.3 seconds, you know what I'm saying? A 70.3 second flank. So I'm gonna share that with you guys also in the video, you know what I'm saying? I thank her for that, you know what I'm saying? You know, and up next is I'm gonna do a Olympic triathlon, the local one. We got one coming up. And I also had a New York Marathon coming up this year also. And so I have another half marathon, New York Marathon. I don't know if I'll be able to get another 70.3 in this year. I'm gonna have to see. But I'm gonna got one down for sure next year. I want to do Memphis or Augusta or somewhere close, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's it, man. That's everything. All the people, all the new friends I've made on this YouTube channel, on Instagram. Thank you guys. I'm excited about seeing your journey as well as my journey as we go forth living this tri life. So once again, it's done. It's completed. Don't ask me about a full. Don't ask me my mindset, my mentality, how I'm wired. Yes, I'm gonna do one year, but it's not in the books right now for 2025. Oh, you know, ain't no way in hell it's happening in 2024. I got to get a lot more discipline. So last but not least, I'm gonna tell you this right here. So my tradition is that after every race, every marathon, half marathon, I have me a bag of M&Ms. Okay, so after this race, I had to go a little deeper because this is a triathlon. So I found the triple bag, the tri bag of M&Ms. So yeah, as you see, they're gone. I already ate them. But it's funny because they have milk chocolate, peanut butter, and peanut. Peanut M&Ms are my favorite. Okay, so I had to say that running is peanut M&Ms. This is my favorite discipline of all time. I love running. I would have to say milk chocolate is my cycling because I love cycling. And I'm gonna get me some. I don't clip in. I'm gonna get me some clips one day, and I might get a tri bike. I'll just depend on how serious I get with this, you know. And then my least favorite, peanut butter, which is swimming. But I'm going to love swimming. I'm starting to love swimming. You know, I'm starting to love it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So everyone, thank you guys. Thank you. I appreciate you. This is me signing. I know this is a long video, but it's the last one for right now. Might do an update to my my Olympic coming up. Now with the Olympic, I will say, now Tri Magic have this division called Clydesdale. Last year, I came in like second place in the Clydesdale division. That's people that weigh over 220 pounds and over 40 years old. So I came in second place. This year, I'm going for first. This year, I'm going for first. This year, I'm going for first. That's my motivation. Thank you guys. Peace out. This is Chris. Always. Okay, I got a little thing called, I got an Instagram page called See Chris Try. SeeChristri. You know what I'm saying? So you can follow me on Instagram and also See Chris Try. I think that's kind of cute. See Chris Try. See Chris Triathlons. No. Thank you guys again. Peace. I'm out. I know this was long, but hey, it was worth it.
What's up, like that? Happy Friday. Trying to get it in. All right, Chris. What you got? 2 more days? 1 more day? Let's go, baby. You got this. I ain't trained all this time for nothing. We got this, baby. I ain't just 30 seconds. Man, we had Ava recording that plank. That jump was so funny. He was like, it should say 35, and she said something like 20. Oh, Lord. Let's go, baby. 10 more seconds. 70.3. We got this. Let's go. All right. 1 more second.
Okay, today is the day. Got my stuff. Leaving the hotel, headed to the car. So I got like a little mucus build up in my nasal capacity, so I'm a little nervous about that, especially on the swim. You know, trying to swim and breathe, exhale, breathe, exhale. So, hear that? So that is a major concern, but we're finna see, man. We're finna see. Okay, Chatty is here. Game day is here. Let's race. Let's go. One thing I will say that was a win for me these last couple of days is that we stayed at the DoubleTree and only had one cookie. That was Thursday, man. I mean, usually, boy, I be down in like 3 or 4 of them babies a day. So that is a win-win. Win. So last night I had some, for my pre-game meal, I had some pasta and some rice, a bunch of carbs. I went to this, met with Lisa and her family, well, her family in Chattanooga, and we had hibachi. I had some shrimp. I didn't eat a lot of it. Ate enough to where I can feel it full. So hopefully that would drive me through the swim, and then I got some nutrition I'm gonna jump on top of every time I hit the bike. It's here. Let's go.
Safe and sound and bring back to their loved ones safely. These blessings I ask in your son, Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Let's go. Find my bike. I have no idea where it's at. Somewhere down here. There we go.
All right, he's getting ready to leave. Transition, y'all. Buffet! Yay, babe! I'm so proud of you, boo! Look at you! Is it? Let's go, Chris! Look at you guys! Amazing! Let's go, Chris! Amazing! I got you. Let's go, babe! Good job!
Jeffrey Cullinan from Windermere. We got Chris Crawford out of Bessemer.